When I go out to design something and working with the crew, it's to make something that I need to win tournaments. And so when I'm thinking about holes in our lineup, multiple different techniques in one profile is the most important thing, especially as, you know, we're putting out profiles and shapes on the market. It's huge. Like, I need something that's gonna do the job on multiple fronts, and that's exactly what we did with the janitor. There he is. When you look at the janitor, there's a couple different features that really stand out. This bait measures out at 6 inches long, and he's that perfect profile to do multiple things. Oh, that's a big spot, dude. That's what you want to see. When I was designing this bait, I was thinking, okay, drop shot. I was thinking shaky head. I was thinking floating worm. I was thinking Neko rigging it, pitching it around just on a Texas rig. So the first thing you guys are going to notice this worm is it's not a floating worm. And what it does is, being that it's PVC, it allows me to be more versatile. It allows for me to throw this weightless. It allows for me to throw it as a bait that slow sinks, to allow it to have a better gliding action, more salt. That material allows for this bait to be a more versatile bait and give me more options to utilize it.
All right, y'all boys, y'all ready? Because they're about to bite. What I love about this bait is we have raised ribs right here where your hook is, so you can expose. Mopping up, baby, mopping up.
Being able to have your hook point in these little ribs right there, and ultimately not having to go through a lot of plastic. You know, for me, that's really what it's all about, is just being more efficient, and those ribs allow me to do that. Oh, I could not get enough of that janitor. Look at that right there. It's exactly how you want them hooked, right in the top of the mouth. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. Of course, in the center of the bait, whether you're wacky rigging this bait or ultimately Neko rigging it, a crossover ring slot right there, ready to roll. Gliding actions are really the key in generating bites with a worm. There's not a lot of appendages on a worm, and so this little blunt nose and that little pointed tail allow for that bait to cut through the water. And when that weight hits the bottom, that bait goes, and that a lot of times is the key action that ultimately generates that bite. That's a big one right there. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh man. No matter what conditions you're dealing with, the janitor comes in 14 hand-selected colors. That is what you want to see right there. When they stop biting, you got to pick up something to clean them up. You know, 365 days a year, I have this bait rigged up some way, shape, or form. Coast to coast, north to south, no matter what condition I'm dealing with, I can get bites on the janitor.